What is up everyone? Today I wanted to go over just a real quick tip that'll save your butt on any filmmaking project that you ever do. And it's basically to never delete your footage. And let me just give you a few tips and tricks to kind of, go about this and why you should do it. So let's get into it. What is up everyone? My name is James and this is The Engineering Filmmaker, where we talk about photo, video, travel, and tech. If these are topics you're interested in, feel free to hit that button down below. So let's get into the video. The first thing I wanna mention is never delete your footage off of your SD card or whatever you shot your footage on, whether it be a hard drive, an SD card, a CF Express card, whatever it may be. Keep your raw footage on that card until you're done, because you may import all your footage to 16 different places like I do, but for some reason, if one clip doesn't get in there, and then you never have that clip and you might need it. That's happened to me many, many times actually, where I either forget to upload something like the audio from a recorder, where a clip or two didn't make it into the transfer, and I didn't have those two clips. And it was a whole ceremony, like one whole camera angle from a ceremony. So I was able to go back to the SD card that I shot it on and I still had it. And it was very nice to have. Now, this may be a downfall because maybe you don't have a budget to buy thousands of SD cards. I mean, I have at least 50, but it's well worth the investment because SD cards aren't that expensive, and I highly recommend keeping your raw footage. The second thing is keep your raw footage forever, even after the project is done. At the end of every year, I put all of my footage onto a big external hard drive and it gets put in storage. This goes for a few reasons. Maybe your client, maybe they wanna buy the footage, your raw footage, a few years down the road, or maybe they want another video made a few years down the road, or just a few months or a few days after the project's done. If you keep this footage forever, you may be able to make some extra money down the road just for having that footage. Also, you wouldn't believe how often I have brides lose their footage or their final videos, so I have to re-upload them and resend them. So being able to resend that clip is very beneficial. So you can make money in many, many ways for keeping your footage, and it also saves your butt and helps clients out in the future. Another huge thing is if you keep all your raw footage, you can eventually go through it all, find some clips that are usable for stock footage, and you can sell that footage. It can be right after the project, 10 years after the project, you can sell your footage. So keeping your footage is very beneficial. But the main purpose of this video is to talk about why you should keep your footage on your SD card or whatever you're shooting on raw, because you can utilize that footage and make sure you finish the project. Now, once I finish my projects, I do delete my footage off my SD cards so I have extra space, but I always keep the footage on the SD cards until the project is completely done and it's delivered, because you never know what you may miss. I often have brides or moms of brides say, hey, I didn't see any clips of me in the wedding video, can you add some? Or something weird. So moral of the story, keep your footage always, especially on your SD cards, until the project is done. So hopefully this helped you out a little bit of understanding what you should do workflow-wise with your project files, because just because you transferred it onto your computer doesn't mean it actually transferred. If you have any questions about my process with my files and what I do with them, please let me know in the comment section down below. I may make a video on my whole system as to what I do from start to end of a project. I think that might be beneficial. So that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.